It's been a while, but welcome back to another video. So if it's not obvious already, I posted a while ago on my Instagram that I got a short shifter finally by none other than Billetworkz. So today's video we are going to be putting that in hopefully today. If not, it is what it is. I mean, I'm working in a very tiny garage. Let's put it in today and hopefully we get it done so we can go for a test drive. Let's start off with the big stuff, which is obviously, I think this is called the shifter plate. I'm not too sure. This part right here is what we're gonna put in first. I feel like this is the hardest part of the entire install, apart from taking everything apart, like the whole shifter itself. I know you guys seen a bunch of videos on this stuff as well, but I thought I'd share the entire journey of me installing my upgrades on my car. Let's do it. First thing we need to do is we need to access, I believe it's over here. There's a cover plate that we got to take out that's going to expose that existing shifter plate. Take that out, put the new one in. Harder than it sounds, but let's dive into it. One there, and then there's one right there on the other side. This one's a little to get to, a little hard to get to because it seems like it's right above the downpipe, so be wary of that. Word of advice, if you can get a lift, get your car in a lift. So we got those off. Next is two on either side. Oh wait, I gotta take out these ones too. Whoops, my bad. Struggling here, but it came off. So those two middle ones were 14 mils. The two end ones are 17 mils. Now we gotta get these 1, 2, 3, 4, and I believe it's 5, 6. And then this T-brace or T-mount for the transmission comes out. Damn, this sucks. All right, so the bracing's off. So there's a cover plate. I believe it's that one that just covered, that's just held on with 2 bolts. I think they're 2 12 mils. Take that off. That's gonna expose the shifter plate that we want to move, or I think it's 2 bolts over there. Yeah, those 2 bolts right there. Oh, oh yes, lovely. Look at that clunk. Bye bye. 2 12 mils. So this is the first shield that comes off right there. Then there's this shield. So there's 1 bolt here, and then along here there's 1 and 2. Let me take this one out first, and I'll show you the other one. All right, I already loosened this one. Gee. Nice, look, the inside is good, but the outside, forget about it. Okay, with those cover plates off, next we gotta remove this clip and this clip here. This will make the shifter cable loose. Then we can move that out of the way. So that's the next step. Oh boy. Oh yeah. Make me work, Brett. Oh, there's like a little ring thing in here. See that little circle right there? Mine's a little rusty, but there. They say they use like a punch pin to take it out, but honestly, if you have like these extended bolts right here, like I don't use this one, so I don't care if it gets ruined. This actually fits perfectly in there. So if you have these, cool. I'm not about to go buy one. What's the point? On the underside shift plate, just because there's that little O-ring clip, whatever it is, that needs to get pushed out, and to be quite honest, I can't get it out, so I'm taking a break and we're gonna work on the short shifter itself. I'm gonna be honest with you, it is the next day because I got so sick and tired of trying to take this out because it is so corroded on the inside that it was almost impossible to take that pin that goes right in the center there. Because it was so corroded, I had to leave WD-40 over, sprayed in there overnight. And then once I did that, I got the pin out. It was corroded in the center hole, and I had to put WD-40 on that. But I took this out. A little hack that I used is I went to go buy a punch and chisel set. If you get this set exactly, the two biggest chisels, I used that to break free this. I kind of stuck this one, jammed it in there on, if it's like oriented this way, I jammed it in here closer to where it like goes, the small nut, and then from this end I got the bigger chisel and I just jammed it in until it broke free. Don't get scared, it's gonna get stuck, but once you kind of hammer the bigger chisel towards this side, it starts coming out and this one will fall out and loosen, and then you can kind of just tap away everywhere until it breaks free. That is the best way I did it. There may be a better way, but this worked for me. It took me like half hour after I realized how to do it. But yeah, get you a chisel and punch set. It will save your life. And plus you will need the punches to remove the center lock pin that's in there. And on the shifter itself, there's a little lock stick, whatever you want to call it, to break free the reverse lockout. So definitely good hack. OEM Tools, thank you. Save the day, Home Depot, thank you. But as you can see, huge difference. I'm going to be honest with you. This is much more heavier. So huge difference. Billetworkz stock. So I inserted the pin. Now let's get this back on the car. I believe when you orient it, I kind of orient it so this is where the shifter cable is going to hook onto. Of course, you can adjust the hole for this as need be to kind of get it in place, but we're going to do that. Let's do that right now. I'm going to try my best to get a good angle to film it, but forgive me. Again, I'm working in a tiny garage, my home garage, and I don't have space. I don't have a lift, but I hope this video helps you know, guys, that you guys can do this from home. Just going to take a couple days. Again, don't fall my face, don't fall my face. I don't know what you call it. Honestly, there's a name for it, but I'm gonna slip this here, this wedge, whatever, onto the shifter plate first, and then push the cable onto it. I think that's probably the easiest bet. Yeah, see? There. And then we're gonna run this here. Oh God, okay. This pin back in. Oh God, such a small piece, so easy to lose, but don't forget to put that back in there or you're screwed. Fucking hell, dude. Come on. All right, hold on, let me just do it. So guys, just a quick heads up, this shield does not go back on. Because when this shield goes back on, it hits the shifter plate, because obviously its thickness is much greater than the OEM one. So this shifter plate, cover plate does not go back on, leave it off. I realized that after looking at the Billetworkz and how they did it. The only plate that goes on is this one, which is right here at the bottom right here. So now we're gonna get the transmission stuff on, heat shields on, over the exhaust, and we're good. For all that, the last piece of the puzzle is, oh boy, it goes open. None other than, I think they call this a shift stopper, something like that, for the first and second gear slop. Let's get that in. I'm an idiot because I put everything back together when I wasn't supposed to, because we had to put this. All good, we'll get in right now. So kind of like we did before, take out the screw there, 2 bolts in there, and this pops out, and then we can lift this up and expose the underside to get that shift stopper. As you can see, exposed. Let's get it in. This feels infinitely better than the stock. So the install for the shift stopper is pretty straightforward. These 2 bolts come out, 2 10 mils, then this goes right on top of that silver plate that you already see there existing, and then we're going to put in the provided Billetworkz Allen screws to tighten it all down. We're going to do a loose fit first just to make sure we want it. We're going to go through the first and second gear, see where we want it, see where it feels comfortable, and then wherever it lands, we're going to tighten it at that spot. And that's a wrap. Everything is put back together. Interior is back in. Short shifter is shorting, very short. I noticed after I put it on that it sits a little lower than the stock, I think. So it sits an inch lower, but it's really comfortable. I'm not gonna lie to you. Gear slop gone with the shift stop. Like it's butter now. Like I don't have to worry about nothing. The throw 100% different. Like they're not joking when they say that it's 55% shorter, the throw. Now, in order to get that 55% shorter, you have to have like the entire kit. So I'm talking about the shifter cable bushing, the shifter plate itself, obviously the shift stop for the slop, and then the shifter assembly in its entirety. That will give it to that 55% reduction. I think without the shifter plate and bushing and the cable bushing, you're looking at around like 35%. I can't remember the stats that Billetworkz gave, but if I was you, get the entire kit. You won't regret it. A lot of people like the stock short shifter for the WRX. I like this one. It just, you can feel it just clicks. It's like there's nothing wrong with it. Like, and there's no throw. It's beautiful. I love it. Other than that, guys, thanks for tuning in. I know it's been a while since I posted a video. I just never had time, and I've been sitting with this short shifter for a stupid while. With that being said, I will plan to get back to the videos as often as I can. Until then, guys, thank you for tuning in. I'll see you in the next episode. If you guys like what you see, please hit that like, subscribe, and catch you later. Peace.